That seems like a good one. So I'm playing Minecraft, trying to just chill. Lately I've just been angry and depressed, not having any fun with anything. Hopefully this will help. Probably not though, considering one of the things that made me angriest today is another world I made where I lost all my fucking shit. Because this fucking new swimming mechanic and the fact that your character can't hold his breath for more than 10 seconds. He's able to carry what was equivalent, what was it, like the equivalent of 10 Eiffel Towers on his back? With the amount of gold he can carry, but he can't hold his breath for longer than 10 seconds now? I don't think about it. What was the thing? I think I actually found, I think the thing that I died at was actually the end portal. Didn't think of that. Not in any other survival game ever have I ever found the fucking end portal. And the one time I do, I die in the same room because my character couldn't hold his breath, lost most of his health, because the fucking portal was underwater. Lost most of his health, and then a fucking... I don't even know what hurt me, actually. I don't know what bumped me. Because there was a mob spawner in the same room of silverfish. But the way that the water was placed, it kept pushing them. What hit me came from behind. There was nothing behind me. So I guess the game just wanted to kill me. Because it bumped me into some fucking lava. Fuck this cow. I just want one day that I can do something and actually enjoy it. Go through my inventory, because I got so much fucking shit. And don't pick up the thing I want you to pick up. Yeah, thanks. Piece of shit. Like, I like Minecraft, so the thing is like, I need to have friends to play with. Stand the fuck still. Because like, on the off chance I do die, they're probably nearby and can help me navigate back. The reason I had to delete that world is because there was no way I was gonna find my fucking house again. Like, I had no idea where I was. And honestly, all the stuff I had on me, I just did not want to go through all of that again. We're trying to get my shit back and making it all again. Just fuck that. Nothing in here. Of course, I was aiming for the water. Guess what I didn't hit? Some music on. I should put some music on. I think that's the one thing I can say that that actually helps me. Music. One of the only things that like keeps me sane now. Yeah, cauldron. Alright, what's something I can get rid of? I want to keep that, because I want to... Okay, I don't need that. I want the cauldron. Get rid of you. I was gonna keep it because, like... the one thing I don't like, I don't like... Oh my god, something's in my throat. I don't like the look of Junglewood, but I do like using it for, like, sticks and stuff. So that I have more, oak for building. And I actually liked the house I had last time, too. Like, I just moved into a village and just converted one of the houses, made it 2 stories, had a library, enchantment table. I got lucky finding 2 diamonds rather early on in the game, and a bunch of obsidian, and a random chest. So, like, I had everything set up. You know what I should have done? I should have not even tried to go for the underwater thing. I should have went home, to the house I had, and tried to enchant a helmet with water breathing. I think I had enough levels. I had a bunch of lapis lazuli. I could have built a diamond helmet, and went for water breathing. But no, I was like, no, I'll wait until I get like more than enough experience. That way I can do more. I shouldn't have done that. I should have settled with what I had. But no, I'm an asshole who gets greedy and shit. Bitch, back off. Wait, did I get my stuff? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Where do I want to build my house? I want to see if I can find a village. I like establishing in villages, just so I can, 1, have trade, 2, there's already some buildings there, in case I don't have the materials to build something right away. Plus if I build an iron golem, I believe, I tried to look this up, and I didn't find anything on it, definite anyway. The way it explained it is that if you make an iron golem, it will gravitate. They made it sound like it gravitates towards villages. I don't believe that's exactly how it works, but that's the way it seemed when I read it. I thought it was like a certain amount of squares from its spawn point is where it has to stay, but I don't know. I couldn't find anything on that. Because whenever you look up anything on iron golems, it doesn't talk about you spawning them in or building them, creating them. Almost every post, no matter how I worded it, just talked about how they spawn in villages. Okay, not a snow biome, because I fucking hate snow in this game. I just don't like the way snow looks in Minecraft. You know, how it makes everything look. Oh, damn it. I've been trying to find people to play with, but not having any luck. Not because of like there's a ton of people playing. It's I want to have a good squad. I want to have a good group. I joined one earlier. Didn't even speak. Like it was an open thing. I was like, maybe I can join in, see if they're cool, and then join them in their game. I didn't even say anything. I joined in, got cancer from them, and just left. And like, you know. Of course I'm joking with the cancer thing, I'm not being fucking serious, but... God damn. Like, one of them... I don't know what the hell they were talking about, but I know one of them started doing the thing, and I fucking hate that. It's never funny. It really isn't. Like, I've never found that funny. I don't understand how it can even be classified as a joke. All it is someone fucking screaming at the top of their lungs. Normie, yeah, okay, now I just feel sorry for the normies that, like, fucking, God, it just pisses me off, alright? Like, the internet just pisses me off. Like, I'm not really, like, as well versed in the internet as most people are. Like, I'm decent. I wouldn't call myself a normie because I understand most, God, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to word? Whatever. Like, most people need memes explained to them. I don't need them really explained to me. Like, a normie is someone who needs like weird internet memes to be explained and just told that it's funny. Like I actually, let's see, like I think it was Emperor Lemon who put it this way. It's like there's the outsiders and then there's the normies. I wouldn't classify myself as completely an outsider. I'd say I'm in between. Like I really wasn't well versed in the internet. I didn't really get into like online stuff until late teens, really. Like I was more involved with electronics once I was like 14, 15, but I didn't really like stray from certain social medias. Then as I got older, I was like, all right, let's check some new shit out. Start watching different stuff, broaden my horizons and stuff like that. But I'm still like kind of clueless on a lot of things. Like I'm not very like, for one thing, like a lot of people will refer to Reddit as like I don't know. Reddit always just seemed like a focal point for outsiders, I guess. Like the way everything's posted and stuff like that, and everything that's posted there. And I just have not been able to get into Reddit, only because I'm not really sure how it works. I don't know. Like you have to join certain threads. Was Threads Tumblr or Reddit? I'm pretty sure it was Tumblr, or maybe it was both. The more I talk about it, the more I am not helping my case. But I don't know what to tell you, man. Like I never had a Reddit. I think I got Reddit for a little while, but just didn't really use it. Same with Tumblr. It's just confusing how the layout of it is. Like I like the layout being easy to navigate. I'm not sure how to navigate Tumblr and Reddit. I think it's more of, I don't know. I think it's one of the things where you have to like you have to look it up beforehand before things actually come through. I don't know if that makes sense. In my head, it makes sense. I'm sure I'm not saying it right. Oh, I might go back to it. I think it's just new things. Like I'm good at figuring things out. It just takes me some time to get around to even trying to learn. Like Discord, like I only got that a little while ago, I'm still kind of confused on how it works. But like only a few days ago, I was like, I have no idea what the fuck, how to fucking use this. Now it's pretty easy to actually understand. Although I wouldn't be able to explain it. But like it's the reason it was a little harder is because I thought of it as a type of like Skype thing, and it's not that. I mean, technically it kind of could be. Not really. Actually, why did I even think of that? What did I think of it as? Like, the more I talk, the more confused I'm getting myself, and the more it sounds like I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, and I really don't. Like, I'm not that great with online things. Like, I like video games, I like surfing the web, but I'm just not, like, I don't know, I'm not as knowledgeable with certain things. Like new applications, new, like voice chat applications and shit. Especially for gaming. Because I'm a gamer, like I play video games a lot, but I'm not much of a multiplayer gamer. So when it comes to these kind of things, which are made mainly for people to play games with each other, then it's just like I have no idea what's going on. Because I don't play multiplayer a lot, because I just don't care for it. I'm not a competitive person, so stuff like, just like any popular fucking game nowadays, I'm just not into it. Especially Fortnite. I will tell you. Let me tell you, I do not like that game. And then there's first player games that you think I'd like that I actually really hate. Like Red Dead 2 and GTA 5. Which I think I said this to someone and they're like, are you fucking stupid? Like, were you dropped on your fucking head? I was like, okay, that's a cool response right there. I think it's just Rockstar games that I don't like. Because I played GTA 5, I played Red Dead 2, I played LA Noire, I played GTA 4, I played Red Dead 1 as well, which I actually do remember enjoying. Um, I would like to go back to it, see if it is as good as I think it is, or as I remember it, or maybe if I just liked it because it was popular. Like, that was kind of how it was when I was younger, but I've gotten to, like, to a point where I actually think for myself. I'm like, do I like this because everyone else likes it, or because I actually genuinely enjoy it? Open. Unbreaking 3. Mending 1. I'm gonna go ahead and... God, what do I have so much... You know, get rid of the fucking paper, alright? I keep paper because I want to make books, but I don't... It's getting the fucking way. I'm gonna get rid of mending. I don't want that. I'm sure it's useful as hell, but no, I don't fucking care. So yeah, I take the gunpowder, coal. I should probably just go ahead and take this and make bread with it. Put the rest away. I want my flint. Not leave the flint. I'm so bad at like being able to decide on things that I should keep out, like the essentials, or like to carry with me. I'm so bad at that. Because like, oh, I might need this. Oh, I might need this, and then I don't ever. Like, I actually don't need the glowstone. I just was like, oh, maybe I can find enough and make some glowstone. By the time I get to a point where I find more to make a glowstone, I'll probably have access to the Nether. While I have an unlimited amount, as long as I have the materials to like build my way up. Oh, I need something to drink. My throat is like, I don't know what's wrong with it. Alright, it's time for some bullshit. The last time I went digging for treasure, which was in the same world, I went through 3 shovels, because I don't think the people who like designed the treasure, like digging up treasure mechanics and stuff like that, I don't think when they were like programming it, they knew what they were doing. For one thing, like, the treasure isn't always under the X. And by that, I mean more of the center of the X, where I would expect it to be. But no, it's just in the vicinity of the X, really. Like, not dead under the middle. Like, more times, I've actually quit on... I've quit searching for treasure multiple times because of how time-consuming it is. Which, honestly, which is really surprising to me myself, because I don't mind the tedious stuff. I don't mind digging for 30 minutes. What makes it annoying with digging for treasure, is the sand and water. There's almost always, like, this is a lucky spot for me, because it's not really near the water. When the water, I think the thing that annoys me the most about it is the water. Like, your character's inability to hold its breath, it flooding in on you when you're trying to dig stuff up. And a lot of the times, the treasure you're looking for is actually under the water, which is extremely annoying. Because then you have to dig up all that sand while trying not to drown, or you're trying to, like, just work through the water. Like, it's just fucking really annoying. And I can't find anything definitive on, like, well, can the treasure chest be buried under anything, like stone or sandstone? I think it's only under sand or gravel or dirt. I don't know. I can't find anything on it. Anything I find on it is just It's normally under the X. It's like, oh, insightful. And chances are it's under my fucking crafting table. Which actually happened. I was playing with a friend for a short time. He just wanted to do creative to like see the new stuff, I guess. Well, we were just doing like weird builds and stuff, but he wanted to like explore at first the new stuff and the updates. And one of them was a buried treasure, and he's like, oh, I found a treasure map. It's on one of these things, and let's go dig it up. Even in creative, where everything was one hit, it took us like 15 minutes. Like at one point, I think I built a chest. I don't know why. It was under something that I did. I put something down. I think it was to block water, and I just forgot to mine it back up. Alright. I wanna fucking kill myself. Wanna do a massive. Shuffle. Oh wait, I didn't even look for what I was looking for. I just saw Spotify. I was like, let's play some music. Oh, okay. I wanted to look up what other people have been saying about it. So, not always in the X. Could be a few blocks outside of the X. Fucking fantastic. So I need to dig wider, not deeper. Hi, fuck you. You should be burning alive, you fucking cunt. Come here so I can kick your ass. They're generally 1 to 2 blocks under sand, I guess. Isn't this fun? Man. Oh, not fucking bed. It's more accurate having it in both hands rather than offhand. Why did I do that? Essentially, it could be a fortress. I quickly looked up such things about buried treasure, and apparently buried treasure could mean a fortress or other interesting things. I don't know what else is valuable in this game, honestly. In terms of structures. I mean pyramids, but that's what I'm saying. And I'm not sure it's that. Like, when I say I don't mind the tedious stuff, I clearly mean it. I've been at this for, what, 10, 15 minutes? Like, I'm okay with the tedious stuff. I want a reward at the end of it. The fact that this is taking me so long for something that's probably not going to be worth it. You know, it's just like, it seems like the treasure mechanics or whoever fucking designed it, while making it, we're just like, fuck it. Alright, back to it, I guess. There you fucking are! Not really worth it. Just gonna say. Like, the TNT's nice. Not even gonna grab the chain stuff. Name tags are, you know, I could take it or leave it. TNT, like, the TNT iron. And this thing is just fucking pointless. I haven't made anything with that. I doubt I will for the longest time. Not even gonna bother doing that either. I don't want to drop off. Like, a lot of these I want to keep for when I start building my base. You know, get rid of the nuggets. What am I not wearing? I'll at least get that. So I'm just boots. I'm gonna have to. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, fuck you. I can make another. I can make another one of you too. Where am I? I'm good. Broke my leg. You know, it's really exciting. I got a viewer for a second there. And they probably heard me curse and was like, oh no! My bleeding ears. Or they weren't interested in me bitching about treasure chests. There's another boat. But if I go in there, I'll find another treasure map. And then I'll spend another hour. This time I have TNT to blow shit up though, right? And then I accidentally destroy the treasure chest. Although I don't know if that gets rid of the stuff inside. I should probably test that. I should make a treasure chest, or just a chest, put it down, ignite some TNT next to it with some stuff inside it and see what happens. Because if it just destroys it, but everything is still intact, I can just pick it up, I'll just start doing that. See, I would build my house up there if it weren't for the snow. I don't like snow biomes. Jesus Christ, what was that? Okay, good, good. You know, that just reminded me of that video of people trying to get a beached whale off of the beach, but it died. They're like, alright, well, how are we gonna get rid of the body? And they used explosives, and the explosion was so big, it just like tore the whale apart, and it was just like whale chunks falling from the sky, which actually was very dangerous, because the whale chunks were rather big. I think it caused some damage. I don't think it injured anyone, but like broke some shit. Give her attention, always hard to love, losing man, she was dedicated, but most suckers hated. It was fine, but she didn't appreciate him. He calls him up, she's tripping on the phone. Home now. When they first got together, everybody roll up your sleeves. I don't wanna be in love. I don't. How do you roll up your sleeves? Get the fuck out of my way. Oh man, now I'm depressed because, I mean, I was beforehand anyway, but I'm more depressed because one of my exes, who I actually really did like and really wanted things to work out with, like, it's just, oh fuck me, this what's the name of this band? Good Luck Charlotte? Oh no, just Good Charlotte. Good Charlotte, yeah. Like, I remember telling her what I was listening to. I was listening to this exact song. She's like, "Good Luck," or "Good Charlotte." I knew I liked you for a reason, because I guess she just really liked that band. Now I feel bad for saying that because my current girlfriend probably. Oh Jesus Christ! Why are there so many mobs? Jesus! I'll set up a temporary base up here. Drop some shit off. Actually, where am I? I might just make a permanent base here. Let me get a good look at everything. We got plenty of trees, plenty of sand, obviously, to make glass, easy access to the water, and a mushroom island. Although I didn't see any mushroom on it. Yeah, I guess it's a good place as any. It's just like where I want to build it, though. I don't want to build it in the sand. I'd rather build it over here. I'm a frappuccino. I'm a fucking frappuccino. Dude, I want a frappuccino. Think of what I want it to be. I look exactly like what you would always want it to see. I am feeling second after second, just as I know I can. But trying to bend the truth. I'm in the treehouse. Look you feeling like a pimp, nigga. Go on, brush your shoulders off. Ladies and pimps too. Go on, brush your shoulders off. Don't forget that boy told you get that. Girl off your shoulders. And I'm white, and I said nigga with an A. I'm not afraid to say it, because I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with the hard R. People are more offended by that. I don't believe words should be off limit. But, you know, it's whatever. I'm betting less people will give me flack for saying nigga than hard R. Fuck off. No, not my meat. Need that. No, stop. Stop, so I can build things. Damn it, now I need the wood. Damn it, I need more wood. In the kitchen with soda, I just looked up a watch, trying to get me a roller. Like a wrestler, yes sir. Okay, don't need that, don't need that. Need all those, don't need that. Don't. Maybe actually the wood, the stone. Grab it. Yeah, just put everything away for now. I'll actually go ahead and cook this too. I need this. I'm a grown up for real, chill. Getting lots of wood. I got more than I thought I would. Okay. Oh no! I don't know what he said there. Did he say bake? I'd rather bathe on my own. Hey, me too, man. Well, oh, this is a hot girl. I gotta talk to my girlfriend about that. Fuck me in the butt. With like bathing together. Or just like her thoughts on it, if she thought it would be cute or not. I think she said something about like how she wouldn't want to, because it would be dangerous. I understand what she's saying. One, taking a bath together, you'd have to have a really big bath in that instance. Just for two people. So it would have to be showering, which would be slippery. That's not enough, right? Nope, one more. Perfect. You see a black man with a white woman? I don't know what the story of the song is. Like the moral behind it or the story behind it. Like what is the point of this song? Like it's something about racism. I know that. It's called Black Skinhead. Like who's it targeted to? He said stuff about conservative Baptists and Catholics. I don't understand why racism and religion for some reason are connected. Like I don't see any connection there. Like is it a religious thing, or was it a religious thing? Is it a stereotype I just don't know about for Christians to be racist? I have no clue. That cool shit. This is the news. Oh fuck. I'm aware I'm a wolf. Soon as the moon hits. Back at the tone, bitch. These niggas ain't doing shit. These niggas ain't doing shit. Oh, homie, what happened? These niggas ain't breathing, you gasping. Ready for action. Yeah, I'll put this right here. Plus that lyric right there. Keep it 300 like the Romans. That's just a stupid lyric, because he's referring to Spartans, obviously. And he's doing it wrong. He also references the Trojans, which also were not really involved. If he's referring to Spartans. Really, he's just trying to refer to a lot of different Greek things that aren't... Like, the Trojans were with Ulysses. Or not Ulysses. Well, I mean, I know it was a real thing. But, like, I'm talking about, like, the Odyssey, anyway. The invasion of, Troy. Even the Trojan horse. Wanna raise roof. Reason, all you know one, all you know thing. The reason, huh? I don't wanna be innocent, no. Kind of a weird race group, but whatever, man. Reject, and you know, and you know, and I'm living really warm. Yeah, I need more slabs. I always try and have 2 crafting tables anyway, might as well make one now. I always try and have 2, 1 for home, 2 for travel. But not for 2 for travel, I mean 1 for home, and then 1 for travel. But I meant, like, I like to have 2 in all. And when you get your head. Fuck. Wanted that, and then this. I'll cut it off here. Put you here. And then, oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I like that. Probably get some glowstone up there when I can. Alright, so door... I actually want my door off-centered. So... the rest shall be glass. I don't have any sand, but I can get that easily. Shit. Alright. Move stuff around. Let's go ahead and cook these. Inside, there's so much goddamn weight on my shoulder. All I'm trying to do is live my motherfucking life. I'm always getting colder with a smile on my face, but there's a demon inside. I feel like that's, relatable. Except for the weight on my shoulders thing, I don't really have any responsibilities that would leave me with a feeling of a weight on my shoulders. I feel like more of a burden than anything to anyone. To my family, mainly. That's actually what, partially causing, well, not partially, but a big part of it. Big partially, I don't know, of where my depression is coming from currently. Am I feeling like a burden to my family? Yeah, there's a guy I watched on YouTube recently, who I bet if he watched this, his response to me being a burden to my family is, well then why don't you stop being a burden to your family? I don't know what this guy's deal is. He was like a commentary channel reviewing animators and their inability to take criticism. The first thing, and I wanted to comment this so bad, but I knew I would get flack for it from his fans, and I just didn't feel like dealing with that, was the moment you said you were a Leafy is Here fan, I knew I could not trust a word you were saying. Alright? Like, entertainment is subjective, but Leafy was not a good entertainer. Like, he just was not. I don't understand how people can sit there and be like, oh, Leafy's here, so funny, he was a great content creator. He was not, in any way, shape, or form. He was terrible the entire time he was on YouTube. I'm glad he's gone. Like, he was just a dick to people. He was a bully. He was a internet bully who just made very cringy jokes that weren't even fucking... that weren't even jokes. Like, I think I remember I watched him for like a week thinking he was entertaining, and then I got to a point where I was like, this is actually really bad. Like, the main thing that tipped me off is how many times he said butthole in one video he made. Like, I think it was about, what was it, the Martinez boys? What are they called? I don't know. Some young kids who did some music. They made the song, what is it, he reviewed was Girls, I believe. Don't know if it was with a Z or not, I don't care. And just like, fucking one part where he talks about a frozen turd dildo. And I was just like, is this really the extent of his comedy? Because this is terrible. Like, it was like, I was interested in his Keemstar rants and stuff, but as soon as he started trying to be funny with these types of insult rant videos, I was just like, alright. And I don't mean start, as in like, they were new to him. Like, he had done them before, but it was the first time I'd actually, like, watched one. I was just like, oh my god, this is fucking... This is the hardest thing to watch. He's just not funny. He's not clever. He can't take criticism, as, which is strange. Like, this guy's a fan of Leafy talking about people who can't take criticism. Leafy was one of the biggest people who could not take criticism. He would divert and divert without actually addressing the problem. Like, no one likes to be criticized, but when we are, we should at least... I believe there's two ways to go about it. I believe you can address the criticism, but I also believe you can ignore it. Like, you can address the criticism in a way that doesn't make it seem like you're just deflecting. Like, if you're, like, pointing fingers, everyone's gonna get on you about that. But I believe you can legitimately just ignore criticism. Because, as much as people like to think, like, you do not owe your audience much. I mean, okay, I said that wrong. As in, like... Shut up. Okay, so, if you're a content creator, you create because you want to create. Like, it gets to a point that when you're trying to please, and I've seen this with a lot of YouTubers, when you're just trying to please your fans, they'll get creatively bogged down, and not be able to make anything that they actually like or have any, like, passion for. And they'll probably go on hiatus for a while because of it. So I believe, if the criticism is telling you that, your videos suck because of this, but you enjoy making the video, I believe you have every right to just be like, I don't care. I enjoy making this video. If you think I could get better by doing this or this, but I enjoy making it this way, then you can just ignore it. Now, of course, that applies to things that I also don't like. Like, Leafy did like making, I bet he really liked making the kind of content he made, where it was quick, easy, lazy, but it got a shit ton of views. Like, he probably liked it, and, you know, he has every right to ignore criticism that way. But it was when he finally addressed the criticism that was the problem. Like, it was when he finally addressed iDubbbz in his content cop that it was like... I mean, he should have just ignored it. He should have just ignored it. I think that would have gone off. That would have went over way better. But he had to prove it to his fans that he was an edgy edgelord. A little edgy. Oh, I'm so edgy and cool. He ended up just coming off as like he came off as a loser in that scenario. In everyone's minds. Like, I don't think there's a single person who could watch that and be like, "Oh yeah, I think he won." At least no one that isn't already a diehard Leafy fan. I forget who I watched who did, like, the, it was about Leafy. What was it? It was like, the story of Leafy, the evolution of Leafy, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I know I'm not an authority to talk about, like, anything YouTube related because I'm a nobody. I just don't like how the entertainment is on YouTube. Like, it seems like more of it, for a while it was all about drama, but it wasn't just, like, drama between two people. No, it was just, like, it was just hating on each other. Like, it was diss tracks, drama, which I think for the most part was not even, like, it didn't even feel like it was staged or anything like that, you know? Like, it felt like these people legitimately were just hating on each other. Which I'm pretty sure was what the content cop on Deputy Cop, Content Deputy, iDubbbz, all that was. Like, I don't think that was him being as helpful as it was just being like, your content sucks ass. I mean, the whole point of his content cop with Leafy was to just show that he could make a Leafy video better than Leafy, which he did. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about that stuff. I'm gonna go on to something else I watched because I just reminded myself of it, which was a video by Crobat, who makes like these amazingly well done like videos about video games. It's basically, I don't know how else to describe it other than a montage of how the video game like goes down, like after release and stuff. Like it talked about No Man's Sky, reviewing like everything leading up to its launch, like all these people talking about it, all the promises that were made, and then just showing side by side with like the people talking about the promises and what the actual product was. I'm not really sure how to describe it. Like it's such a unique way of putting it. I mean, I guess if I were to compare it to anything, it would be something similar to these people who make commentary videos where someone will say something hypocritical, and then they'll replay the hypocritical thing with how it's hypocritical, like what they said to make it hypocritical. Something like that, but 100 times more entertaining. But one of the things that I was reminded of was, I don't know if it was an Xbox One or an Xbox 360 event, but it was like oh, I think it was Xbox One. It was a spin the wheel thing. Like you spin the wheel and you get a free Xbox thing. One guy won a controller, an Xbox One controller. He was like, "Oh, I don't have an Xbox though," and he's like, "Oh, okay, well, now you got a controller." And then there was someone who won an Xbox One. It was like, "I already have an Xbox One," so it's like, fucking. It was just painful to watch. I believe at that point they should have just. Well, I don't know. They should have given the guy who won the controller an Xbox One, and then he could have bought an Xbox, or not. Yeah, I mean, he could have bought a controller. I mean, and then the guy who won the console could have traded in for like a controller, or maybe some credit, some Microsoft cash shit, a gift card. Why are there so many mobs? Damn. Oh shit, hello. Side strafe. God damn, with the amount, there should be a spawner here, but there's no spawner. Ow. I didn't think that'd reach me. Didn't it just opened up another part of the this, like, mine? Or, whatever, cave. I just got filled with a sudden urge to talk to my family about my issues. Like, I've always kept my issues to myself. Or, I mean, more recently I've done that. Because I don't want to bother them. Like, it seems like everyone's so busy, I didn't want to bother them with my issues. I don't know, I don't know what to do now. So I might approach them with how I'm feeling later and see what happens. So I'm gonna be honest. Like, I've been feeling suicidal. I've been thinking about it a lot. Just been biting my tongue because I don't want to worry my family. Just wish I could be better. Wish I could be a better person. I could just get over my issues. I wish I could just be happy, you know? Friggin' controller. Almost dead. Gonna have to plug it up soon. Probably stop playing then. Probably build my mind down from here. Gonna check a message real quick while my smelter schmelts. No, I gotta piss. Let's see. Phone, or not phone, controller. Almost dead. That's still cooking away. Alright. Actually, I gotta pause, plug in my controller for a while. Gotta do a few things. Be back when I'm back.